All right, we're live. What's happening, James?
What's going on, Jake? Doing all right, bud?
Not too much, man. Living the dream, you know.
Yes,
Got
sir.
a awesome show tonight, man. Pretty excited for this one.
It's going to be a good one.
The first woman we've had on the Retic Exchange in our short time span, but it's
Miss
a good
Meghan
one.
Kelley.
Yeah,
Queen of,
Megaconda.
yeah, Queen of the water boas.
Yeah. Yeah, but she's got some other shit, man. Like I know she's known for her anacondas, but dude, she's got some awesome stuff going on over there.
She has a great collection, man, of reptiles, man.
Yeah, she definitely does. It's going to be a good show.
Cool.
So what do you say? Should we bring her in?
Let's bring her on.
Get this started. All right, cool. Let's bring in Meghan then. All right, Meghan, you are live. What's going on?
Nothing. Just sitting here.
Oh shit.
Just sitting here.
Yeah.
You were probably super excited for this. You've been looking forward to this, I would bet, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's good. Awesome.
I'm awkward on camera. You guys should know this by now.
That's all right.
No.
We're all awkward. We're all awkward. So
Man, speak for yourself.
except for James. So I guess we're gonna start. We'll just kind of talk a little bit like what got you into. I mean, you're pretty well known in the reptile world, so I don't know if I know your story, how you got into reptiles, but I'm sure let's start there and see kind of what got you into reptiles and stuff like that.
I mean, I've always kind of had them. Like me and my brother always had them. Like we grew up, we had ball pythons, we had little boas, and then once we were like teenagers, we got into like burms and retics.
Okay.
And I went my own way with anacondas, and that's just kind of how it went from there.
Right. So, like, were you how old? Do you remember how old you were when you started getting into like ball pythons and stuff, or?
I was 5 when I got my first snake, and it was just a normal ball python. We had that for a few years, and then we got a boa, and then it just kind of grew from there.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when did you start getting into like did you get into retics first and then anacondas, or how did that work?
It was like burms, retics, and then anacondas. But it was mainly like my brother was into the retics and burms, and then I ended up just getting an anaconda off Craigslist. And I was like 15, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And it just kind of grew from there. I still have her. She's in this stage. It's puppy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's like your known. That's like probably your most well-known one, right? Like your normal green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's one that breeds for you and stuff every year, or?
No, she's only bred for me like twice.
Oh, really?
One that goes every other year.
Okay.
She's more consistent. But no, she's like 13 feet. And she just had the most recent babies I had, though.
All right.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So from ball pythons to boas to burms and retics, then to anacondas. So you kind of went the right way most people normally would go. Start small and go big.
Yeah, but I started like really young with the big stuff, which I probably shouldn't have done. But like at the same time, like I kind of already knew what I was doing at that point.
Yeah. But you had monitors and stuff too, and other stuff too, right? Monitors and all sorts of other stuff in that time frame as well.
I mean, I still have monitors, but yeah. And I guess I'm pancake tortoises too, just because.
Just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
So.
Sweet. James, you look like you're going to say something. He's over there.
I'm just listening, man. Listen, it's all about her, So.
Okay.
You could ask questions. You're just sitting there all giddy.
Yeah, like James. He's just like smiling and laughing.
Well, I plan on asking questions, but Mr. Talk a Lot over here,
The floor is yours, my friend.
So, well, let's talk retics. So, what's some of the first retics that you started working with, like morphs and stuff like that?
I have no idea. It had to have been like an albino, like a white albino. Like, I don't know, it was so long ago.
Oh my God.
Well, did you kind of work? Did you like help out? You helped out your brother a lot, right? Like you guys kind of your guys' collection was together in one, right? For a long time. It was
mostly his collection. I just kind of had like my own little snakes in the room, and then he kicked me out, and I built my own little room. But I was mainly into the anacondas.
Sounds like Jeff.
But I remember the first morphs that I was like, he was doing, and I was always around him, like helping him and stuff. It was a white sunfire male he tried to breed to like a normal head albino, and he actually, I think he did get babies out of it.
So what are some of your favorite morphs that you either you have right now or have had like in the past or whatnot?
I like orange ghost stripe stuff. So I have like my cow, I have my OGS tiger. What else do I have? I have a lav marble that's pretty cool. The Sun Chino is really pretty. I like that one.
Anything Mochino is killer. I mean, it's one of the coolest albinos out there.
But no, my favorite probably would have. Oh, I got a lab platy motley jag that's pretty cool looking.
A lab platy.
Yes, tiger's got to be my favorite right now.
The OGS tiger.
Yeah.
That one's from Shane, right? You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of my snakes are from Shane.
Yeah, I mean his OGS stuff is just killer. And I mean the thing is like I noticed with his, because I have a sibling, I believe it's a sibling of yours, and that snake does not like brown out. Like I've seen a lot of OGS tigers that like get really brown and just dirty looking. These are not. I saw that one picture you posted with her if you hold her, and she's still super orange.
Oh,
That's how mine is. It's crazy. But if you're gonna get OGS, you got to go with his stuff for sure. For sure. And your cow is not just a cow, though.
No, it's a motley cow, possible sun tiger, super
tiger, too much shit.
It's a lot.
That snake's impressive.
I like have to read its label, otherwise I forget what it has, or possibly has.
It's a cool snake. I mean, I don't know if anybody else that ever did the cow stuff. I don't know if anybody else in the U.S. that's even really has motley cow plus anything that I can think of.
A couple of them. I don't know where they went though.
I know one's in Mexico for sure.
Okay.
For sure, but that's only yours and that one are the only two that I know of. So, what? Go, James. You can go.
I was going to ask about so with the retics that you have now, do you have any breeding plans?
I mean, yeah, I'll breed that cow thingy to the OGS tiger, and then I have a motley tiger that's possible OGS albino that would go to it.
Hell yeah! Those are some firepower breedings right there.
Yeah,
it's a lot of cool shit.
There's the Sun Chino. I have the Indo Sun Tiger. I have a Lav Marble, Lav Motley Golden Child. I have more cows that I made with a Purple Phantom, or the breeding loan thing. And then there's the Jag, I said. I have a Sleeper Phantom. That's exactly.
Hell yeah.
And then there's a Purple Golden Child genetic stripe.
Cool.
Damn, Purple Golden Child. When the hell did you get that snake?
Purple
Golden Child genetic stripe. God damn. Is it small?
Yeah, I mean it's shedding.
Let's see. Oh damn! I was gonna say, let's see this thing.
I had it soaking, but it has a bad shed right now.
Purple Golden Child genetic stripe. That's a cool snake.
Come here.
Gonna get some sneak previews here, James.
Oh.
See if we can.
Did she just drop it?
No, it took off. It's starting to shed. It's not having a great shed.
Whoops! I hit
my
the wrong
humidity
button.
is really bad lately. Like the weather's not been cooperating.
Yeah, same here.
The winter always sucks for me.
Who produced that snake?
Stephanie?
Ah, okay.
I can't pronounce her last name.
Loremeyer or something like that, right?
Yeah, we know what you're talking about, though.
I'm trying to feel it. People hate this stuff.
Purple. Okay.
Just check some comments.
I got. Do you have a blue chair? Where's the blue chair?
I was sitting in one earlier, and he asked me something, and yeah, I don't know. It's a goofy looking chair, but I sit in it when I'm in the snake room sometimes. I'm just not right now because it's big and awkward.
God damn it! Now I want to see
my chair.
Blue chair. Shit.
It's just a blue chair. Now I can just peel this thing. It's shedding.
Well, so we know now kind of what your projects or what you kind of want to breed and stuff are. What is your retics that you don't own? What do you think is your favorite retic project then, like out there that you do not have or are not involved in? Do you follow a lot of the retic projects even, or not a ton, or
not a ton, but there are some that I do like. I just don't remember what's out there. Tell me, name things.
James's favorite project is.
Well, I like the ocelot stuff.
Ocelot.
Oh yeah, I do want to get one of those.
Yeah,
that's actually a cool project.
Yeah, that's out there. Hypo's out there. I mean, all the super dwarf stuff seems to be really picking up a ton of steam.
I'm not big into the super dwarf stuff. I don't know why.
I hear you. I'm the same. They're cool for what they are, but get into retics, I think, for like the size. That's kind of the main draw to them. At least for me, that's my thing. I don't know. I just, from a selling aspect, I get it though. Like you could sell a lot more super dwarf combo stuff than mainlands.
I just never really got into the super dwarf stuff or dwarf stuff.
Yeah, it's understandable. Look at James. James is upset now.
Why? Because that's what he does?
I don't have any dwarf stuff at all. Used to.
Yeah, didn't you used to?
Don't have not anything dwarf now.
Why not?
Because I don't have it. God damn it.
Why?
What's your least favorite when it comes to retics? What's your least favorite project or say morph? And you can't say dwarfs or anything like that.
I'm not a big fan of titanium.
Yes.
Never really liked it.
I think that's. I mean, I feel like that's going to be a common answer for the most part, which is weird because you know, we had Chris, and Chris was really into them, but it's not the best, that's for sure.
I mean, albino titaniums are kind of cool looking, but I don't think I'd own one. So.
Good to know.
I get it. So I've got a question. So you being a female, and you've been in the hobby for a long time, dealing with all kinds of reptiles and whatnot. What do you see the differences on how women are perceived in the hobby?
I mean, a lot of people, mostly guys, think women can't handle it. Or you get a lot of like dirty jokes about it because you do like reptiles, which is really annoying.
Right.
So. Really?
Bunch of immature males.
God damn it.
Goddamn immature males.
Or just people who are dumb and not even into it, but know you are, so they think they can make a joke.
Which is stupid. There's a lot. I mean, I've met a lot of girls that are very knowledgeable that blow away a lot of guys, you know, as far as knowledge and ability and stuff like that. So,
women are underestimated in the hobby. Like, people don't think they can handle it, especially like big snakes.
Right.
I don't understand why.
It's like a thing to like reptiles.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's retics, big macho with you know what I mean? It's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been working with them for a long enough time where probably super easy for you, you know, like just like anybody, it takes time. You have to work, and that's like we preached on the last episode. I think raising stuff from a baby, anybody really could do it, you know.
Oh yeah, you learn as they grow. I mean, retics grow pretty fast, but learn fast.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to learn pretty quick though. I mean, it's a lot easier to start out with a hatchling and raise it up than a 10-foot adult, or sub-adult or whatever. It's yeah, it's definitely got to be a little harder to be a female, I would imagine, for sure.
So, do you have any like possible mentors? Anybody that you look up to, or anybody who's helped you out through the years?
I mean, people who've helped me out would be like Todd Dyer. He's like one of my best friends, and he doesn't live far away. So anytime like I need help or he needs help, like we're there for each other.
Cool.
He's awesome. He's such a good dude. He's fucking hilarious.
One of my good friends for many years now.
I miss seeing him at the shows.
Come to these shows. He's at all of them.
I know. I need to. We need to do that, James. We got to go out to some of the California shows.
Well, hell, Blake and I were going to fly out a couple times, but fucking COVID shit canceled.
Yeah.
So.
What about before COVID?
Oof.
Unless you're going to bring up old shit.
Oof.
Hey, I saw videos from that Texas NARBC one.
But we need to come back.
What? So besides the retics, we know you keep anacondas. What else do you keep? Or I guess if you want to run down anacondas that you keep, like just greens, yellows. For the people that don't know, do you keep?
Don't do yellows. Not a fan of yellows.
Okay.
They can have more of an attitude. It's almost like small man syndrome. So,
have you ever kept yellows at all, or no? Yeah,
I used to. I used to have a couple like normal yellows, but I just never got into them too much. So I just was like, I moved on and just focused on the greens.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and that's it. Just what else do you keep then other than the retics and the anacondas?
Berms, retics, the anacondas, monitors, and a couple ball pythons that I just like.
Oh yeah, how many berms do you have? You got a couple different projects of berms, or just? I know you picked up a pretty cool pair somewhat recently, right?
So I picked up a double het albino pieds, pos het, granite, Gulf Coast caramel.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then
Jesus.
Then I have my other berm project, which is just the Allen Wayline caramel, and I have them, and then some hets from one of the males that I'm growing up.
Very nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And you said monitors. You got water monitors, right?
Yeah.
Or just a water monitor, or a couple?
I've got a normal water monitor, and then I have my Black Dragon. So.
Fucking Black Dragons too, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
All you cool monitor people, and fuck.
I used to have more monitors, but I kind of just started focusing on the anacondas mainly.
I know you had my favorite species of monitor ever, so one day, guys, one day.
Yeah,
might get another one.
Well, they're technically illegal in Illinois. I don't think I can have them legally, at least. But I don't have to post it on social media either, so keep it a big secret.
I mean, now you just kind of did, so now you can't get it.
Yeah, but I don't have the room for it. If you see my basement, I literally have snakes everywhere. I could not even house a dwarf monitor down here right now. I have no space whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm maxed out. Where do you think you see like the community headed in the next? I don't know if you want to say next few years. Like, what do you see happening?
Honestly, I have no idea. The community seemed to like mellow out over the last couple of years. Like it's not as crazy as it used to be. So I think like it's just gonna kind of like mellow out. I don't know. People need to stop giving each other shit.
Yeah, that's the first thing, definitely.
I don't know where it's going. Hopefully, does it go downhill? I mean, I got some projects I want to see happen in the next couple of years.
What projects are those?
Anaconda projects.
Can you enlighten us on those anaconda projects, or?
I mean, hopefully we'll see albinos in the next year or two.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Hell yes.
No.
That has probably got to be one of the most exciting reptile projects, I think. Coming up, really. I don't know what else would really be cooler. You know, even out of the retic projects, I don't know what would beat that.
Right? I don't know. I mean, I've been following it for years. I'm excited about it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T positive. That's a T positive, right? Yeah.
I have the T positive, 2 aneries. I have a pair of aneries, and then there's the double heads that Ben made with the anery male and the T positive, and then I have 3 of those. One's a female, and there's 2 males. So.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
So how many anacondas do you have then? You don't like, do you have a huge collection of them or not really, right? Not a giant collection.
I mean, I sold a lot of my holdback ones that I made because like I don't need a bunch of normals anymore because I have these other ones. So I just
Right.
So let's count them. 1, 2, 3. $15? No.
Damn.
19?
That's a decent amount of anacondas.
Well, 19 here. There's 6 of them at Dave Levinson's.
Okay.
Because I'm partnered with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
what do you think? Like comparing them, do you keep them similar to your retics, or what? How does that differ? Like how hard is it to keep them as opposed to the retics?
I mean, I keep them kind of similar because our temperatures are pretty much the same. It's just the humidity that's different.
Do they need it higher?
Yeah, they're higher humidity. So I always give them a bigger water bowl, and then if I can't the humidity, I have a thing in here that tells me the humidity, and if it's not enough, I just mist them down to keep the humidity up for them. So
are there water bowls? They're not big enough for them to like fully get in and soak and stuff like that, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I was going to ask, is that like I don't know a ton on anaconda. I mean, I had 1 or 2 years, like many years ago, and I never got them huge, so they were just in a rack. So I wasn't sure like what the like industry standard for them was. Like, do you have to give them a huge giant water bowl or something to soak in or not? Or
I do just because, but when they're breeding, I give them a smaller bowl because there's a tendency where the female will crush the male in the bowl and like drown him. It's like when they're breeding, I do downsize their bowl, but I miss them a lot more. I just don't want them to like kill the male because the males are very like so much smaller.
Yeah.
So
has that ever happened? Have you had a female like drown and kill a male?
I haven't, but I've heard of it happening, so I'm kind of just about it.
Yeah, demon.
God. That would suck, man, to go out that way. Can you imagine? You're sitting there and you're in a water bowl with your lady and she just takes you out, man.
You ain't hitting it right. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn.
But no, like I said, when they're breeding, I mist them down a lot more because it helps with the humidity and because I like to breed in the rainy season. So the more you mist them, the more they kind of feel like it's the rainy season, I guess.
Right. Oh shit. So we got a guy, I'll post the comment here. He wants to know if you have any anacondas available right now.
I do. I have a couple baby males available currently.
There you go. We'll post all Megan's social media stuff so you can get in contact with her if you get anybody's interested in any of her badass anacondas she has for sale. So
they're just normal greens though. Like there's no morphs involved in what's for sale.
No het albinos?
What the fuck?
Damn. I have to take a second mortgage out of my house to probably get one of those freaking things, man. But that's all right. What's up, James? You got a question for her?
Well, I want to talk a little bit more about, I guess, like the community and whatnot. You know, just a woman's perspective and everything. I mean, like I said, you've been around, you deal with retics and everything else. What do you see like the number one issue that we as a community have that can cause, or that are, you know, that's causing issues? You know, is there, what's your take on trying to fix it and stuff like that?
I have no idea. What I do notice a lot is like everyone calls each other out for like the stupidest stuff. Like it can be the most minor thing and everyone's like, let's blast them. That probably needs to stop. I mean, if they're like complete pieces of shit, like I get it. But then there's just like the stupid things and it's just like, that gets annoying because it pops up all the time.
So the childish shit needs to stop.
Yeah.
Right. I think everybody agrees on that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know what else.
Yeah,
I
you
got.
don't know what else. You're killing me.
Told you, I'm awkward on camera. I'm just awkward in general.
No.
Sorry.
Chip would like to know what kind of cookies you like.
I was just going to say, I'm reading some of these comments like, what the hell?
Chip's
Fucking
being
Chip.
annoying, okay?
Well, there might be somebody else out here that wants to know what kind of fucking cookies you like. I don't know.
You can see the comments, right, Megan?
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
reading them. I just see names, but I haven't really been reading them.
Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were seeing them or not. So this guy says your normal water monitor is a Guru, and they're both from Jim Hack. Is that?
No, my brother has the Guru right now. The only one I've had for like 10 years. She's just a normal.
Gotcha.
She's a wild caught normal. And the Black Dragon I've had for 3 years now.
3.
Oh shit.
That is from
So-
Jim Hack.
So I got something. So like you're like super well known. Instagram and stuff is like insane for you, right? You have a ton of followers. Like how hard is it to grow such a big like following? Like is it just I mean, do you think it's more like because you are more like you're a female and primarily like a man's kind of? I feel like more like a man's. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what your thought was on that.
I think mine grew because I am a woman and I deal with large snakes, and it's like
Right.
not super common. I mean, it's becoming more common, but it's not like super common. But like, I didn't try to grow my Instagram; it just kind of happened, and I just kind of went with it.
Yeah, because you're like super. Like I see, like random, like not even snake websites, and there's pictures of you with like your anacondas, and I see pictures of you with the croc monitor that you had, and all sorts like just random shit, like all over the internet. So it's crazy to me just that it's like not even in this animal reptile world. It's like just out there. Period.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how it happened; it just kind of happened, and
that's gotta be kind of cool though, in a way, because it's like something you're not expecting, and here it's like blows up all over the place.
yeah, I mean, at first it was like overwhelming, then you get used to it, and it's just like you got to just deal with it at that point. So.
I mean, because I'll tell you, I like even the like little local shows that I go to here, and I talk to random people, and like people come, they know who you are. Like we'll talk about anacondas, and oh yeah, that girl Megan, she's got anacondas, and like it's crazy. Like
That's pretty cool.
You're like a celebrity, so
Sure.
you're a first celebrity in the snake world.
Sure.
Well, you are kind of. I mean, I guess, right? I mean,
I guess. I don't know. I'm just known.
She's blushing. She's blushing.
look at her.
So.
James?
Well, okay. So, where are you trying to go, like with your business, with your reptiles and whatnot? What are you how big are you trying to, go? Are you wanting to grow it? Are you trying to keep it the same, or what?
I mean, the main thing is just my main focus would be making albinos and then snows, anacondas. That's kind of where I want to head. And because they take so long to grow up, it's such a long project. So you just kind of have to go with it. And like I said, it takes time. So that's more where I'm headed, is like the morphs and just getting those going.
Right.
Other than that, like, I don't know, everything else is more of just kind of a hobby to me. I just want to mainly focus on the morphs, and then whatever else happens kind of happens. But I do have like my favorites that I keep, like Puppy and my male Blue, who's just super cool in color. Like, one second.
Oh shit! Don't pull him out.
I'm pulling him out. Oh shit!
Guys are in for a treat. Let's see this thing. Oh yeah, look at that thing.
I'm not pulling him all the way out because he's big. But
He's big?
He's a big male. He's like 11 feet, maybe 12. I haven't measured him in a while.
Wow, look at that. So he's not going into blue right now. He's just blue like that, huh?
Yeah, he's just like a really weird color, greenish blue. So turn that way.
That's crazy.
He's actually the dad to the babies I have available.
That is so cool, man.
Stay there.
So how long do they take normally, like, to get up to sexual maturity? I know they take longer than like retics and stuff, but
Yeah. So
what's
females
like their...
take about 6 years, and they don't always go at 6 years. I had, like I said, my big female puppy. She went till she was like 9 before she bred.
Holy cow!
Yeah. And then why aren't you going back? And then males will breed at 3 years.
Is that like is that like the youngest they have to be is 3? I mean, have they bred younger than that? Is that kind of like...
They have, but they don't usually come out fertile babies.
Really?
1 second.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, James, huh? Fucking 9. Yeah. Could you imagine waiting 9 goddamn years? Holy shit.
3 to 4 is bad enough.
Right? Fuck, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not know. I knew it was long, but that's a long
time.
fucking time. 9 years. Wow.
So come back. See, it's weird color, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, in the video it almost does look like it's like going into a shed or something almost.
No, that's just he shed like a couple weeks ago, and he's not due for a shed for a while.
So how old is your oldest anaconda then?
That would be Puppy, and I've had her 11 years now.
And she was was she a baby when you got her or no?
She wasn't like a tiny baby. She looked like a yearling, but I was told she was 3 years old or something like that.
Holy
I don't
shit.
know how accurate that is, but so she's got to be at least 13 now.
Wow.
At least.
Wow.
So.
I'm like kind of shocked. I did not realize that it took that long. Like even the males. I figured males you could probably like a retic them to breed at a year or something.
You want to see a really cool baby anaconda that I made from Blue and Puppy? Look at this color on this thing.
Oh, shit.
Wow. That's crazy. It's like the pattern's so clean. Like super clean.
Like on my leg. Look at the color on this thing. This is like my best looking one.
Wow. Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like I would get an anaconda like that. That thing is freaking cool looking, man.
This is the one you always comment about too.
Is that? I was gonna say I thought it looked similar.
She's like really good looking.
Super clean.
Look at the belly.
Yeah, that's a pretty snake. Wow. And so how old is that one then? No, that's only what, like a year old or so? Not even?
2.
Oh, it's 2 years old.
Yeah.
I can't keep track. So so they grow pretty freaking slow then compared to everything else.
Pigs.
Chris. Chris asked, "What color for blind people? What color is that one? Or for colorblind people, what color is that one?"
I mean, is that a serious question?
Yeah, well, I know he's colorblind, okay. So
it's a green anaconda. It's a normal green anaconda, but it just looks really cool. Like it's really light in color, almost like a olive green type of thing.
Now, is that something you're going to try to like line breed and see kind of what you can make? I would hope so.
Yeah,
probably.
I have another one that's actually a sibling to it that looks exactly like the dad, where she's like almost blue.
That's
pull her out, but she might be in the
awesome.
water. Let's see where she's at.
James, I kind of want to get into some anaconda stuff, man. I just got to stop being a pussy and just pull the trigger. And
1 sec.
She says she got 2.
I know, man. I know.
Goddamn, we should place bets and we get an anaconda or a monitor first.
You'll lose on both. Probably not going to get either because I'm too scared.
Why are you scared?
Because every time I buy something, I sell it or trade it for more retics.
So then there's this one that
I don't want to do that.
Blue. Why does the lighting look bad now?
I think it looks really dark.
Right now it kind of does. There we go. It might be going into a shed.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the other one better, but that's pretty neat though.
So these are 2 girls I kept from Puppy and Blue the first time they bred, just to see what they turn out to. One turned out crazy, and this one's turning out more like the dad, where it looks kind of bluish.
Yeah. So Titan Retics asked a good question, and he says, "How was it sharing your hobby with your brother, having someone to learn with?" That's a good question.
Titan
Retics.
It was cool because we always had something to talk about and like bounce ideas off each other of like what we could breed and like all that, and like I don't know, it was just kind of fun. And then we kind of went our own separate ways, and drama happened, and we do our own projects now.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I mean, we still talk about stuff. I do have a lot of snakes from him. So, like, the purple phantom he made. I have a lab golden shotted tiger he made. I have the lab marble, which I can probably pull out. See where he goes.
Still get bit in the face. That would suck.
He's not much of like a leaper out. I just kind of
want to see
how he goes. Come here.
I could never do that. My snakes would bite the shit out of me.
Come here. I don't flip the ball. I mean, this is really dumb to do, but he's pretty calm right now. And there goes the water bowl.
Famous last words.
Anyways, here you go.
So that's a lav marble, you said?
Yeah, my brother made this, and then he also made the lav platinum motley jag, that's head anery that I have.
Oh yeah.
I can pull that one out. Can you go back?
Yeah, I got some of them shits right there.
So you got a lot of stuff from Jeff too, don't you, James? Or
yeah,
quite a few stuff.
Yeah, I have what, 5?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My stuff is either from my brother or Shane, is what I've realized.
Well, both make killer stuff, so it's.
So this lav platy motley jag head anery.
Does it wobble?
Not really. No.
Not too bad. No, I don't really see a wobble. Huh.
Maybe.
That's
No, not really. Not at all.
No, it's definitely, even if it has one, it's not that bad at all to a lot I've seen.
Go back. Now he's pretty cool. I just like his colors.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a powerful male to have, for sure.
Good stuff.
If I don't have anything head anery or anery, and he's head anery, so I got nothing to prove him out.
Got to get some super dwarf stuff now. You know. So I got what those cages that you have your anacondas and stuff in. Did you build those that are behind you? Those brown ones, or are those
over there?
Yeah, those
ones.
So what are the dimensions? Those I remember in your videos and stuff. Those look like awesome cages. What's the size of those?
They're 8 feet long. I think they're 3.5 feet deep. Super Phantom?
Super Phantom. Pulling out all sorts of shit.
Small stuff.
So is that just Super Phantom, or is there a possible other genes in that?
It's possible Sunfire, and it's het purple.
Okay.
So.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. I got a clutch of those incubating right now, Super Phantoms. I'm so super pumped to hatch them out finally.
I have some other cows too that are possible Sunfires. Het purple. And yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. That's kind of like all the cool stuff.
That's not all the cool stuff. But since we got you on here, why don't you give like any females that might be watching or that will watch this, later on, you have any advice for them?
Like what kind of advice?
Advice like, just being in the reptile hobby, whether it's, dealing with large constrictors or just dealing with whatever it is that you see issues with that could possibly be better for ladies that are in the hobby?
Like I said, women are very underestimated in this hobby. So expect that. But don't let people discourage you from doing something just because they think you can't. I mean, like I said, I've done big snakes for years, and look where I am. I mean, anything's really possible. So.
It's good advice.
Yeah.
It's very good advice. Especially like you said, there's a lot more women now getting into it. I mean, you see it all. I can't believe the amount of women that are, on like The Nation or Instagram with retics and anacondas and berms and stuff. It's pretty unbelievable.
I've always seen women in the hobby and at some some type of form or
Facet,
fashion.
yeah.
I've never once ever thought that, oh look, it's a chick or whatever. It didn't matter. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. That's like you guys though, like where there's other people who think they're like on this high horse and they're like, women can't do this because technically we're not as strong, but it's all about how you handle something.
Pretty much.
I'll pull something big out.
Oh man.
Fucking Chip over here talking shit.
On the comments?
Yep.
It's in shed too.
Fucking Yankee.
Damn.
That's awesome.
This is Puppy. So look at her head compared to my hand.
Yeah, that's a pretty good size. So how long is she, do you think?
13 feet. Last time I measured her, she was just under 13, and that was like 2 years ago.
And what is a 13-foot female anaconda? What does that snake roughly weigh, do you think? I mean, it's got to be a pretty heavy-bodied snake, huh?
Last time I weighed her before I bred her, she was like 120, and it's like she's gaining weight back. I think she's
damn
105 right now.
See, I've never been hands-on with like a big. That's a big ass anaconda. I've never been hands-on with anything that big anaconda-wise. I think the biggest anaconda I held was like 6 foot. I know that's a big ass. But that snake, the girth on even that 6-footer that I hold was crazy.
I'll find a picture I took a couple weeks ago of holding her, and this is after she had babies.
What do you think is more difficult to take care of, your anacondas or your retics?
Retics can eat a lot more and grow a lot quicker. Anacondas don't need to eat as much as retics, which is nice, but they have the nastiest poops, and they love to flood their cage. So anacondas can be annoying because you got to clean them way more because they poop way more and like ruin the cage more.
Mm-hmm.
For retics, it's like they destroy the cage after they eat. So I don't know if you can see this, but that's me holding Puppy a couple weeks ago.
That's awesome.
And she's big. And I'm tall. Like I'm 5'11", so that kind of gives you a perspective.
Yeah. That's definitely make me want to get some anaconda stuff for sure. Now I've heard that the babies are like super hard to get started to eat. Is that true?
Some are, yeah. Some babies will eat right away. Other babies will take a while, or you got to find different foods for them.
Yeah.
Here,
So I had one that Carl Herman produced. It was like one of his last litters, and it was awesome snake, super friendly. But man, that thing sucked. I could not get that snake to eat, man, like at all. It would eat a chick like every other month. It was terrible.
Yeah, they can be annoying. So this is a baby. This is about 4 months old. This one's actually eating rat pups. I have other ones that are eating chicks. So, see my hand?
Yeah, that's neat.
You may see me get bit.
That's so cool.
They're pretty dark. This is actually a pretty light one.
I need to get some. What the fuck?
I love them, man. I tell myself I don't need any. I don't really have plans or want to breed them, but man, are they so freaking cool. I've always liked them.
They calm down really well, too. Like, you handle them. Like, if I hold this thing for, like, the next half hour, it probably won't bite me the next time I hold it.
Yeah.
Like, they calm down pretty easily.
My thing was the feeding. That just put a sour taste in my mouth, just not getting the thing to eat. I couldn't even get the thing to strike at the chick, and it was just terrible. It just sucked so bad. And it was such a nice snake. It was beautiful. I think I sold it to Jay Brewer. Yeah, it was Jay that got it from me. It was, he bought it off me because he needed one because it was friendly, he said, so he wanted it. But back when they were like a couple $100. So
back in the day? Ooh.
Yeah, back in the day. They are neat.
I got males. You can buy one.
No, if I'm getting one, I'm getting a female. I need a female.
You want one?
I need a female if I get one.
Yeah?
God damn.
This thing's actually pretty calm right now. I've been working with the babies that I still have just because, like, I still have them. So this is more of a...
What's your average like litter? Like, what do you? I mean, do they drop a lot of babies or?
So like I've noticed like first timers tend to not drop that many, but the older ones that have like bred a couple times do produce more.
Really?
Average would probably be in the high teens. My biggest one was like almost 30.
Damn.
Yeah, and my smallest was like 5. Now
And their whole full pregnancy cycle is like insanely long too, right? Like
yeah, it's like 6 to 8 months. It's crazy.
Fuck. And that's from like breeding to full on having babies.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, I'm gonna go my book.
See, that would be so hard for me to do, man. I have no patience whatsoever.
I write everything down. So
God, 6 to 8 months.
So I had one last year. The very first lock was in June 1st, and then it laid January 25th.
God damn it.
That's such a long time.
And then I had another one lock on, this was in 20, on 4/16, so April 16th, and it laid December 16th.
Wow.
No, wait, that was a different one. Never mind. Late October 16th. So
That's
yeah, they go a long time. And then another one, the first lock was in May, and it laid in December.
wow. So yeah, they all go a pretty decent amount of time then.
Yeah.
That's gotta be such a cool sight though, like walking in your snake room and like you see like the mama with all these little babies just crawling around like in the cage. That's just such a unique. That's just gotta be such a unique, different sight, you know.
I mean, it's different. Like because you walk in, you see eggs, and you get excited,
Right.
But
Yeah,
it's a
absolutely.
short amount of time because you get like you breed your stuff, and you kind of get a reward a couple months later, and then you hatch again, so you get that excitement again. But with like boas or anacondas, it's like you don't see anything for like almost a year.
Well, and you can't peek, which is you can't make little slits and peek on day 60 and 65 and what do you got? What's this? Who's the dad? And blah blah blah.
But you can ultrasound if the snake cooperates, which mine don't. And I've tried it like one time and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I just haven't. This thing wants to bite me. It's eyeballing me.
Hell yeah.
It's anaconda.
I mean, it's a baby. All my adults are fine, except for the double heads. But I didn't raise the double heads.
How's the albino?
Herbert.
She's actually not bad. You don't want to handle her for too long, otherwise she's a little iffy.
Yeah.
And she's in shed right now, so I don't want to pull her out.
Oh, right.
But
I was just curious what her temperament was because I remember, I think Ben brought her to one of the Tinleys, if I remember correctly, and he said she was not very. Maybe she calmed down, but if I remember correctly, I remember him saying that she was not very nice, but she was smaller than. She was quite a bit smaller, I believe.
Yeah, I know. Every time someone saw her, like anytime Ben had her at his shop, anyone came over, everyone wanted to hold her. Like that's just, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Like she's been handled a lot, but not enough to the point where like you want to keep holding her. Like I'm holding this. Like you don't want to do that. Like I can pull her out, I can hold her, I can take a picture with her. After about 5 minutes of like handling her, she gets flighty, and then she's never turned to bite me, but I don't give her the chance. She's like 11 feet now. She's big.
Yeah. You don't push her. You don't push your boundaries with her. Like,
no, I don't. She has bitten me though, but it was my mistake. I cleaned her bowl and I put the bowl back. And I went to fill it. I just didn't see where her head was, and she came up behind the bowl and got my entire hand with the hose. So that was fun.
Probably the only person that's gotten bit by, or one of the only people that have gotten bit by a albino anaconda. So that's kind of cool. Do you know? Is there or is there not another albino anaconda in the country?
There's a T negative, I think, in Texas, but I haven't seen an update on it in a few years.
Okay, because that's what I remember. I remember hearing that, and I wasn't sure, and I figured if anybody knows, it would probably be you. So, But
I don't know. I forget.
T negative. T negative.
I want it though. If I can get it.
Well, yeah, but a T positive would be the way to go, though.
T positive. I like the T positive better. It's got much better oranges and stuff too.
Yeah. I agree. Big purpley.
Did you
spots.
see that?
What's that? No, I missed it.
Stuck in my face.
I was looking at James, seeing what he's doing. Wait for his next question.
Did you know?
Two-part question. What is your proudest moment in your reptile business, and what is your maybe your worst, your shittiest thing that's happened to you?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Proudest moment was probably the first time I actually got him to breed. I had had him for so many years. I grew up all of my adults that I ended up breeding. So I took the time to buy babies, grow them up, and then breed them. And then that's probably my proudest moment, is just doing that. I probably have another one coming up soon. And then worst moment would probably be, I don't know, failing at one of the breedings. I haven't really had too many fails or disappointments. So it's there's been one or two times where something's completely slugged out, or I've only gotten a couple babies and the rest were slugs. That's pretty disappointing. Because you wait so long and then it's
yeah,
there's nothing there.
Yeah, that would be that's definitely tough.
Yeah.
What's your plans? Are you your ultimate goal? Would you like to expand your building or facility, or do you want to grow? Is that kind of in your wheelhouse to eventually happen, or?
Yeah, because I do want to grow, make it bigger, because eventually I am going to have more albinos in the future. So it's I want room for those and the snows and pets and whatever else I can get for those.
Yeah.
That's my main focus right now. So growing it would be nice, but that's also years in the future because it takes so long. So that would be nice though.
Do you have a plan, a 5-year plan, 2-year plan, anything like that?
I mean, 5-year plan would be having more albinos.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, with anything else, not just your anacondas and stuff like that, retic wise. I mean, earlier, I asked a question about where do you see your business? You want to grow your business and that kind of thing. So, are you hoping to have a bigger shop?
Yeah.
What stuff like that.
Yeah, like I said, I will make my snake room bigger, or move and get something bigger.
Yeah.
But that's mainly just because I want to grow the morph project for the anacondas. Retics, I kind of just roll with the retics. I see what I like, I get it, I breed what I want. It just kind of, I don't focus on the retics. Like I said, I have what I have, but I don't push to make more of them because there are some people doing it.
Right.
So,
they're kind of just pets, and if you breed them, you breed them. You're not out to for sure. I have to breed them. It's kind of just if you do, you do kind of deal, or do you really plan on breeding them?
There's a couple I want to breed just because they're cool and I want to make more, and then the other ones where I'm just I really like this one. And they know if I breed it, I breed it. So
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't ask, or I don't know. Do you don't do is breeding snakes, your anacondas and stuff? That's not your full time job, right?
No.
Or that's not okay. I didn't think so.
No, it's more just a side thing I do, and I just like doing it. So
yeah, that's what I figured, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know.
No, I have a full time job.
Okay. So Chris is asking what all morphs are there in the States. So I assume he's talking about anacondas.
For greens, there's the anaries, the T positive, T negative, and I think that's it in the States. I know they've recently found more T negatives and this weird hypo patternless looking thing, but that's all down in, I think, Brazil still.
Yeah. What happened, James?
Nothing.
Spilled?
Spilled something?
Spilled your beer?
Yeah, just the water from the ice and shit. It's getting all over my shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So, okay, so there's 4 more. I didn't even know. You know what? I do remember seeing some patternless, hypo-y looking crazy thing. So,
Yeah, I don't know where that is. I've seen like a couple pictures of it, like the one time it was posted. Other than that, I haven't seen like, anything about it.
Okay.
It was like eyeballing me.
I'll name him Herbert.
Buy it, you can.
His name is Herbert. God damn it!
Buy it, James.
I'll fucking do it. God damn it!
Do it. Look at it. Where's its head? It's eyeballing me. Turn around.
That is cool.
Go that way. That's all I got. You guys missed it. You hit my face. I don't know who else saw it.
That's what Chip was saying. Biter, biter, biter.
Yeah, and then it did try. I'm gonna put him back.
Bye, Herbert.
Let go of my fingers. See, it's trying to bite again.
Is there any plans of you to like do your YouTube stuff? Because you were doing videos for a little bit, weren't you?
Yeah. Hold on. Get in there. I've never really like focused too much on the YouTube, but like I'll do videos every once in a while. It kind of just depends on like when I feel like pulling out my camera. It's like don't like being on camera that much, so it's like weird for me. But I do like the editing and video process. Like I am big into cameras and stuff. Like I like doing it. I just hate being in front of the camera.
You're like a more behind the scenes person.
Yeah. So I don't know. Plus, like I feel like I run out of things to say. Like I'll do the anacondas, the worms, the retics. I feel like it's just repetitive.
Yeah, but you got enough stuff. That I mean, to me, that's what is it? What do they say? Variety is a spice of life. You got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of why like I stopped doing a lot of YouTube videos because it's how, mine is going through. Oh, here's this morph. Here's this morph. Here's this morph. Oh, here's an egg cutting video of more morphs. It's kind of like, what else can you do? Really, it kind of. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, shit. I'm gonna have all kinds of goddamn videos once I get all the rest of my shit put together. I don't give a damn.
I can't wait, man. I want to see these videos.
It's gonna. I don't look. Here's a shit. I don't care. I'm gonna have something to talk about every goddamn day.
I need to have like people come over and see stuff. Like I can't just be the only person all the time because then it gets boring. Like I feel like there's more variety if you have like someone else come in and like talk to you and bounce off each other.
So like, and my thing, like Megan was saying, like she likes being behind the camera. Like I don't mind being in front of the camera. I hate editing. I have editing programs that I don't know how to use. I have cameras that I don't know how. I mean, I bugged you, Megan, on camera advice because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I suck at the camera stuff. It's just I feel like I have good footage, but then I'm like, what the hell do I do with it? I don't really know what I'm doing. So it's completely opposite. That's where my issue is. But
yeah, no, like I said, I like the editing process. I like picturing how I want to put something together and like just kind of like that. So, like that's how I kind of am. Like when I actually do go film something, I already know how I'm gonna edit it before I even film it. So it's like that's just kind of how my brain works.
That's crazy. It's just weird how people like, because I would never think that, like, oh, I need to plan my videos to how I edit. I'm just like, let's just shoot whatever, and we'll try to figure out how to edit it afterwards.
I'm
like what camera angles you want to, and like stuff like that. So.
Well, I know when I had Brian Cusco over here when he did one of his videos with me, and like the shit that the video turned out good, but like for the little video that he did, the amount of equipment and setup he had, I was like, what the hell? Like this is, I'm here with my little Nikon, and he's got like 2 or 3 cameras and big lights, and I'm like, dude, I couldn't do this. It's too much.
I get that, and I have all that stuff too. It's just like it's so much. Like I've just been using my GoPros, and I'm just like, let's do this. And I have a camera here, a camera there.
Yeah.
It's like I'm in my snake room, so it's just like I don't need a big setup. I just grab my GoPro, film it. I can edit sound and stuff and editing. And just it. So
yeah,
like he has like the whole setup. Like it's crazy. He puts out great videos.
Yeah.
I kind of just grab a GoPro and go and just like this is pretty good. So that's kind of how I'd see my YouTube thing going.
GoPros are awesome. They're freaking phenomenal little cameras.
Especially the new ones. They're great for actually like vlogging stuff like this, or like
Yep.
like they're made for it. Like the two,
So-
like 8 and the 9 are made for it.
So no, another question. Jeff Boring asked, "How was it working for Prehistoric Pets?"
I never worked for them.
Well, there you go.
I synced you.
I didn't work.
Was you just helping or what?
Yeah, I mean, I still am, but I was really good friends with Jay's daughters. So like, I would hang out with them all the time, and it's like I was 19 or 20 when I was hanging around there a lot.
Because
So-
I remember seeing you there the last time I was there. When I was there, you were there. Jeff was there.
I mean, Jeff worked for him, but I didn't. I mean, like I said, my brother also worked for him too. So like, I'd go spend time with my brother and just hang out when I had some free time. So I mean, they're not far away. They're only like 40, 45 minutes. Like I said, I'm good friends with Jay's daughters. So, and one of them actually moved pretty close to me, so I see her all the time. So
That's awesome.
Good stuff.
That is awesome. Yeah, I didn't know. I forgot. I forgot that you helped out over there. So that's a good question.
I learned a lot. It was fun.
Tim is the man. Tim
Love
is
Tim.
the man. Yeah, he is.
See, now you bring up Tim. He is someone I actually look up to. Like, I love Tim. He's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a freaking. I know the one time I went out there with Shane and Travis, and I talked to him. Oh my God! I tried to get as much information from that guy as possible. He is so freaking smart.
Mhm.
Like his retic information knowledge is just. I don't know. He's definitely.
He's
Yeah.
really, he messes with you every chance he gets. He's actually, so this is a funny story. So he's actually the one who came up with my name, Megaconda. He's
Really?
calling me that just out of nowhere because I kept getting them. And like he just started calling me that and it just kind of stuck. And then it's now my name for everything. So
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. I'd like to go see him again. It's been a minute. So
I haven't talked to him in a while. I think I saw him at the last show that we had here, and that was about it. That was a long time ago. That was actually over a year ago because it was the last show we had was the Reptile Super Show.
Do you like doing shows? What's your plan for shows and whatnot?
I mean, now there's no shows right now.
Well, God damn it! Do you like doing shows? I asked if you like doing shows.
You said, "What's my plan?"
Well, yeah. What's your plan? I mean, we have shows here in Texas and shit. Nobody in Texas buys you anacondas.
People do. I sell them usually online before there's a show.
God
I got like 2 left. Okay, like
Shit.
I don't have enough for a show.
Damn it!
So
you used to set up at one of the California shows though, just kind of like bring some animals, right? Or was that like with your brother? Like, did you set? I remember seeing pictures, and I thought you had like the croc monitor on a stand, and you had right stuff like that. Or
that was when I used to do shows with my brother.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. And then I stopped helping him for reasons. And then I used to hang out. I still do whenever there's a show. I'm at Todd Dyer's booth all the time. So Psychotic Exotics.
Yep.
So I help out with him because he's usually doing it by himself. So he usually gives me like a corner if I have animals. So I'll just kind of set up in the corner, but then I'll help him with the rest of his stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's nice that you can, like you said, you sell stuff before you can even really get to a show. That's always a big plus. Then you can just go to the show with some money and enjoy the show. So
I usually don't buy anything nowadays, though. I just go and I look.
Might find that one super unique anaconda though, sitting on a table somewhere that you don't know about.
Which one? I have them all.
I guess that's true. I guess that is true.
That was a weird flex. I'm sorry.
I guess that's true though. You do have them all, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
James, got anything?
Jake, you got anything?
No, I mean, I think we hit a lot of topics, man. We kind of we flew through our questions pretty quickly, and then had a lot of other ones. So
Someone says just post your videos, don't edit it.
yeah, that's Chris. I don't like doing that though.
Why?
I don't know how to edit shit.
Maybe when I get a MacBook and I can have the MacBook editing program that's a little easier
Final
for
Cut
me.
Pro.
Final Cut Pro. Is it easy?
So for beginners, you're better off getting like iMovie or something.
I have
Actually, isn't bad. I've done a lot of my videos on iMovie. Like I just got Final Cut Pro, and I'm still figuring out on this.
Really?
One.
So my brother-in-law is an IT guy, so he like downloaded he's downloaded me like Photoshop and Adobe, the video. It's like there's so much shit on there that I'm literally at 2-3 hours on YouTube trying to figure out just how to do a transition from clip to clip, and I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this. I get so mad.
That's like the easiest thing is transition.
My computer's like 12 years old, so it freezes up if I start uploading too many videos. It like crashes, so it's like it's terrible.
Yeah, you need to
Fuck.
do it.
I know. It's on my list. Maybe we'll start doing some new videos. That's why I'm glad. Like this whole streaming thing here works out pretty well. It works out good. Doesn't shut my computer down. So yeah. So.
Let's pull a lizard out.
Jesus.
Come here. It'll come out eventually.
What's that? One of the anacondas?
No, my water monitor.
Oh. I'm like, you're talking to the anaconda, it's going to actually come up and crawl up on you? I'm like, God damn.
This might. She's looking at me. She's really dirty, though. This is a ninja, my normal. She's coming. Come on. Every time I open the door, she just comes out. She used to walk around. Well, she still does. She walks around the sink room whenever I'm in here, like doing stuff.
Monitors.
She's been good. Come here. Let go.
You just hear it running around. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're wet.
James, go get one of your... Don't you have monitors at your house, James?
No, not here at the house.
Oh, I thought you had them here.
Nails.
Let's say we can all sit here with our monitors.
Well, bitch, what are you going to sit with?
Don't get on the computer.
My imaginary one.
See, she's big.
Oh, yeah.
She's
like a dinosaur.
On the computer.
God damn.
She's really dirty.
That's awesome.
Look at my shoulder.
Jesus.
Where are my towels?
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
I'm really dirty.
Another question. Do you breed your own feeders or do you get them from your brother?
I get them from my brother. So, I hate breeding rats. Like I said, when I help my brother, I used to help him clean rats. I will never breed my own feeders. It's too much, and it's gross, and I just don't like it.
I hear you.
But he does do a pretty good job with the feeders and all that. Like, I do get majority of my stuff from him.
Do your bigger anacondas and stuff eat the pigs and retics eat the pigs and all that, or not yet?
The majority of them do eat the pigs. There are a couple that just want to eat rabbits, though.
Yeah, I love the pigs. Love pigs. They're the best.
You guys getting them from my brother?
No, I got a guy that lives in Indiana that is like a drive for me, so I get him. But he can get me. I don't know if your brother can get giant. I mean, I don't know how big your brother can get, but my buddy can get me like 16-pound, just giant ass pigs. So
fuck that.
It's awesome. It is awesome.
I don't know what my brother gets because I stick to like the smaller stuff.
Yeah, well, it'd be hard to ship that too, though. Like, how the hell are you going to ship a 16-pound pig, man? That would be terrible.
My brother delivers my stuff to me.
Well, there you go. That's the way to do it.
Oh, that's some horse shit.
James, you got to get on that, man. My pig guy brings them to my house too, ready to go.
Well, my brother comes down here anyways to like visit and everything. So like he just shows up, and I let him know ahead of time, like, hey, I need this, and that, and he just brings this right to my.
That's a nice brother, though. He'll bring you your feeders. That's awesome that he does that for you.
No, I'll be getting. If I get pigs, they'll be from Jeff.
What?
I said if I get into pigs, they'll be from Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, I was just there over the weekend hanging out with him. He had me wrapping pigs and weighing them. That was fun. I didn't get any though. Like I should have at least like.
They're such a good feeder. I wish I would have did it. I wish I would have did it years ago. I love them. I wish I could have had the connection before, but
yeah,
I really like them.
I mean, you saw. Well, did I pull it out in the Sun Tiger on here?
You pulled it out before we went live, I think.
Oh. All right, I gotta wash my hands. I'll pull it out.
Man, I'm gonna pull something out.
Pull some out.
Shit.
What are you gonna pull out, James?
Well, I don't know. Everything, like I said, I just fed everything. Shit.
Let's go.
I don't want to pull out anything that.
Is this the first time you pulled out, James?
I don't ever pull out, bitch.
Too much, guys. So the Indo sun tiger is actually eating like 1 pound pigs, and he's not huge, but he's
Yeah.
This is another thing I got from Shane.
Yeah, Shane makes that fucking badass stuff. Yeah.
He needs another meal. He ate last week. He looks like he hasn't eaten in like a month.
How often are you feeding your retics? Like, do you feed them pretty often? Are you like a set schedule type of a person? Once a week, once every 10 days, or what?
Well, I've been feeding him like bigger meals because I get a lot of the smaller pigs my brother has. Like, he'll eat a 1 pound pig.
Oh, yeah.
His size will eat a 1 pound pig, so I've just been feeding those. And they're a little bit of a big meal, so I kind of, about once a week, sometimes a little bit more than once, not as much as a week.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cool
What's the breeding plans for that guy? What are you going to throw him to?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Does something cool?
I mean, I've got that Sun Chino.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So that would be a good one.
Super Sun, all sorts of craziness.
Oh, yeah.
James, what happened?
I'm not pulling none of this shit out.
Why?
God damn it.
I just fed, so I mean.
I like his eyes. No, show them your eyes.
Yeah, they're like silver, right?
Yeah, but he has like orange spotting in him. It's really cool if he would just sit still. You see it?
Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it, yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He's one of my favorites. He's also super calm. He just always has been.
Well, that's like that 26th generation captive breeding that Shane has of his Sunfire stuff, so.
Yeah.
I finally picked up a Sunfire from Shane. Did you see? Finally. All these years. Just got one.
Is it a purple sun?
Purple Sun, het pied female.
Oh, nice. I want some of. So I talked to Shane quite a bit, but like he's got some pied stuff or projects going that I'm probably gonna get into.
Yep.
They're really
he picked up a pied female from me, so.
Yeah, I saw that. High white, I think.
Cool. Yep. But yeah, it took me long enough. I was like, man, every year he'd made them. I'm like, I'm gonna get one this year. I'm like, man, I don't really need one though. As much as I want one, I finally pulled the trigger this year. I'm like, that's it. I gotta get something. So. Love him.
What is this? Let's pull this out. Don't bite me. So this guy just shed. He's kind of a picky eater, but he's a year old, and he came from the Anery double het pairing. He's actually got a kind of a cool color to him. If it will show. Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's stuck on live where the sister I have from him is actually like twice his size. She's on frozen thawed rabbits already.
So that breeding was what? It was an Anery. You said Anery to a double het.
To a double het male.
So you don't think that's Anery then, right?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It looks like it's crazy dark.
Right? And he's got like the camera doesn't show it, but his face is pretty like grayish looking more than anything else.
So do the double hets, do they have like any markers that you can see or any unique like traits at all, or no, not really?
They have a weird color green to them that I don't see on like a normal. So gotcha. I have no idea. Other than that, like that's the only thing I've really noticed. That and complete assholes.
Not surprising.
Don't bite me.
So this guy's asking, Renku is asking, what's everyone's favorite morph? I'm assuming he's talking about retic. He says he loves pies, but don't think it's best for first retic. Do you have a favorite morph, Megan? Like an all-time favorite morph?
Orange Ghost Stripe. It's got to be my favorite.
What's yours, James?
Anthrax.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Anthrax might be my favorite, too. Love the Anthrax stuff. Love that Anthrax stuff. I'm not pulling no snakes out. Nope.
Why not?
Yeah, what the fuck?
James, you didn't pull nothing out.
Bitch, all right.
Pull something out.
I'll pull something out.
Here, I'll pull something out for you. Hold on.
I got something cool. I'm gonna wait for Drake to come back.
All right.
What's that?
Blonde anthrax tiger.
Oh, nice. All right, you want to see something cool? It's my smallest snake.
Let's see.
It's Rosie.
Rosie boa. There you go.
Look at him.
You didn't say you had those?
I have one. It's a pet. Todd gave it to me.
They're cool snakes.
This one, they're usually pretty bitey, but this one's only bitten me once. Look at him. He's a cool little guy.
Yeah, they are neat. Go get one, James. Let's go. I pulled one out. We'll pull something out. Come on. You don't know what to do right now. Let's go.
Watch him get bitten on camera.
That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
That one baby I was holding tried to bite me in the forehead. You guys missed it. You both were looking down.
I think I was, yeah. Look at this guy. Hook and all? Damn.
Come on, I didn't even use a hook.
Hey, you don't worry about it.
Okay, worm.
Bitch ass. See, god damn it.
Jesus Christ.
He can't make up his mind. He moved cages.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's gonna be it's gonna be a marble. Some sort of a marble, I think. Right, James?
Yep.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Hell yeah.
Bring it closer. What is it? Oh.
Goddamn corn snake, bro? What the hell?
Haha, bitches.
You needed a hook for a corn snake?
That's what's made it funny.
I thought you were being serious. You bitch.
Everything has been fed, dude. I'm not pulling them out. Shit.
There you go. I got it.
There you go.
That's the shit.
Ah.
I got you.
Jesus Christ.
He landed on my knee. He's fine.
Awesome. Well, what do you say? We're hour 18 in. I don't know. Do you have any more questions, James? Anything else you want to...
It's got blue eyes.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's awesome.
That's a very pretty snake. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're not. They're pretty bitey snakes. This one's not though.
They're super. They are cute.
It's adorable. He's my, like I said, he's my pet worm.
That's awesome.
There he goes. He's actually pretty big. He was like this big when I got him.
Yeah. You said you got that from Todd?
Yeah, Todd breeds them.
I was gonna say, does he breed them?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't know that either.
He's got a lot of random stuff that like he doesn't. I mean, he's got an anaconda for me.
Does he?
Has it, yeah.
We talked retics at one of the shows because I know Carrie was getting some retic stuff and all that, but I don't know whatever happened with that. But
wait, he made some because I have a baby from him. I have a lab Motley Golden Child.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool.
I've got it. Most of my stuff is from my brother and Shane, and then I got the one from Jordan, which is the Sunchino, and then that one from Todd. Then all my other retics are either from Shane or my brother.
Yeah.
Or, I bred stuff like that.
Those are all good breeders, though. I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of those.
Right?
Good stuff.
So, hell yeah.
Whataburger sucks. I
think that's for James.
Yep.
That's for James.
James So James is from where Whataburger is like the thing. I'm from where In-N-Out is like the thing.
I never had Whataburger, but I did have In-N-Out, and it was pretty goddamn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? So much.
So when I went to California, my buddy that used to live out there told me to get Animal Style, blah blah, and I thought he was totally full of shit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go into this place, tell them Animal Style. It's not on the menu. They're gonna look like I'm a fucking idiot. So I didn't do it. So I've never got to try In-N-Out with anything Animal Style ever. So I regret that. Next time I get out to California, though, that's the first stop.
The first time I had it, I just got a double, and I thought it sucked. It was plain to me. And then everybody was like, hey, you got to get it, Animal Style, whatever. So
they have a secret menu. You got to get like
a 4x4 or something crazy.
Yeah, I get the 4x4 and I get it Animal Style, and it's okay if it's Animal Style, but if it's not Animal Style,
you can get chili on it. You can get grilled onions. They have their secret menu you can look up online.
I walked in that bitch because we have them here in Texas. And I walked in that bitch and I was like, yeah, okay, I want the double. I want some bacon. I want some jalapenos on that bitch. And they're like, we don't have any. I said, you don't have what? And they're like, we don't have bacon. I said, you ran out of bacon? And they're like, no, we don't have bacon. I'm like, what kind of horse shit is this? I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
that's terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
They should have bacon. Why is Chip's comment highlighted?
Fucking Chip.
Anybody going to Arlington this year in April? Are they still doing April?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it gets shut down because it was, a month ago, whatever.
Yeah. This month. It was supposed to be shut down this month, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Arlington
this month.
Was supposed to be this month?
So it got moved to April, so yeah.
Right on.
I have like no shows over here. It's California, but everything's shut down completely.
Illinois is the same way. Nothing. Well, I mean, we got these little shithole shows, but that's.
We don't even have that.
Oh, we do. Trust me, you don't want them. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Like we have smaller, like we have herps, but it's good.
What?
We have herps. The shows that do out here, and it's pretty big. So, our smaller shows, I guess, on a smaller scale of NARBC they're actually really good shows. So,
oh yeah,
move to Texas. I don't know.
Move to Texas.
Fucking bullshit, Cali, and
I'd move anywhere. I
bullshit Illinois.
Illinois sucks. It's the worst. Dude, I have like so much snow right now. No joke. I probably have a foot of snow, and they're calling for another like 10 inches this week. So, Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 7 degrees here today.
Actually, no, it was cloudy today. It was like in the mid-60s today.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. 7 degrees was the high here today.
Oh,
yeah, 7. So my reptile room is so dry. Everything has such shitty sheds right now. My house humidifier is junk, so that's the way it goes. So.
James has herpes.
I got rid of them a long time ago.
So want to do one more question or what? We'll do this last one. I don't know if you want to answer what happened to Max or not, but how did you get Max?
I got him from Vince. Vince raised him, and I had him for quite a few years after that. He was 1 in a million.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was awesome monitor. I remember when Vince got him, and I still have that picture of him sitting on the sink with the dollar bill next to him.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, dude, you want to buy a croc? And I'm like, dude, I was freaking out. I'm like, I don't have the money to buy him right now. He's like, you're going to regret it. It's like the tamest croc I've ever had or ever seen in my life. And then, sure enough.
He was just a very calm croc, even from the beginning.
Yeah.
So, but no, he passed away, and then I had his whole skeleton done, which is hanging up in my room.
That's pretty awesome. That's very cool.
It's a big skeleton too. It takes up like.
How big was he when he passed away? How long was he?
I don't remember. I think he was like 8 feet.
Fuck.
It was a big
That's a big fucking lizard,
He's
man.
mostly tail though.
Yeah, I know, but that's still a big animal, though.
Yeah, his head was like the size of my hand.
Man, I remember when Vince had all his croc monitors, and when I went out to Jay's, and I remember going to his house, and he had them in the garage, and you had to like get on your hands and knees and crawl in this little trap door, and I didn't even think my shoulders could fit through the door. And then you get in there, and it's like not a big, it's like an 8x8x8 square box with 3 big ass croc monitors in there, and me and Shane and Vince were in this room, and it's like 116 degrees. And they're up on perches, and they're looking at you, and their eyes are dilating. And I was getting hot. I thought I was gonna pass out. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this room, man. And then we fed it a guinea pig by hand, and I was freaking out because I'm like, if this thing, he's all feed it, it'll be fine. And I put the guinea pig on the ledge, and super slow, just grabbed it. But I have pictures of me holding, I think, what was it, a snowball or something like that, or I don't know, what if
male or female.
I don't know. It was big. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember holding the thing, and its face was like on my neck, and I'm like, man, if this thing bites me in my neck, like I'm gonna die. Like I'm gonna literally die from this bite because it's like I've never been scared, and I was actually kind of scared to hold that thing. So it was experience, but yeah, I'll never forget that.
Really calm crocs. He was just good with them.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an experience. I'll never forget that. Crawling through this little like 3x3 trap door, hands and knees into like mulch, and then stand up, and you were like shoulder to shoulder. I'm not a small guy, and I'm like, it was terrible.
Yeah,
it was cool. Yeah, it was fucking cool, but I was scared out of my mind. It was scary, dude.
Oh shit!
You wouldn't be scared? Dude, you would be scared.
You just used a hook on a corn snake.
That was for comedy reasons. Jesus.
I don't believe you. Because you went from one cage to the other, and you're like, I'm gonna take the hook with me.
Yeah.
I
thought about using the damn python hook.
Holy shit! You should have. That'd have been hilarious.
God.
Oh man. Well, what do you say, guys? It's been an hour and a half.
I'm a comedic fucking genius over here.
Sure.
I don't really got any other questions. I don't know, Meghan. You want to say anything before we get out of here? Or James, you got anything?
I don't know. Anyone else got questions in the comments or more?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure we'll get one popping up here, though. Well, I want to say thank you, Meghan, for coming on.
No problem.
Awesome. I appreciate it. We didn't really do a ton of retic stuff, but I kind of figured we would talk anacondas and other shit, and that's totally fine.
We can talk more retics. I got a couple more.
Well, what else you got?
I'm going to pull the Sun out, but she's really flighty. And
yeah, you don't have to do that.
No? She might not.
You don't have to do that. It's all right. No, it's all good. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I thought it was awesome. I mean, having the first female on, and like I said, you're probably one of the biggest followers, or you have the huge following in the reptile world, so it's pretty cool to have you on here. So our little podcast we got. Oh shit. Dude, he is just laying into you today, man.
I fucking hate him.
He is just laying into you.
God damn it.
Well, I definitely think we should have you on again,
What the fuck I do?
What?
What do I do?
Ooh.
I see how it is. It's okay.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to myself.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Fucking Chip over here.
Jesus. Well, yeah. Appreciate it, Meghan. Thank you so much for... Just wrap it up, right? Just wrap it up.
I guess.
Hopefully we will get you back on again. Hopefully you get some baby albino anacondas here soon, or in the future at some point. We would love to have you on. I would love to have you on again to talk to you more about anacondas.
Yeah, it was awesome. Definitely.
So
I don't mind.
Maybe.
I like it. I'm just awkward on camera.
it's all right. You're not awkward.
Maybe Chip won't be on here and make it better.
No, he's always going to be on there.
James-
He watches all your shows.
Fucking
James
Chip.
won't be distracted.
I'm not distracted.
Keep yelling at Chip, man.
Fucking what the fuck?
Well, we're gonna put all, and not that you need it, but we're gonna put all your social media stuff down below so everybody can check you out if there's anybody that doesn't know who you are, which I don't see happening. So,
Right.
There's
but we
people who have no idea.
will put all your info down there, and so people can get a hold of you, and contact you. Maybe that guy will buy a anaconda from you. So,
Not Herbert. But
Not
hey,
Herbert.
we really do appreciate you coming on and dealing with all our stupid questions and whatnot and answering them and everything. So, you know, it means a lot to us. So really do appreciate it.
No problem.
Absolutely.
I had fun.
hopefully we'll have some shows. Maybe we can get. I would love to get back out to California for a show. Definitely check it out, at least to hang out. So, be a good time.
It might
we'll
be a couple of years. I don't know how this show thing's going.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't
It's
say
California.
it. Don't say it. You never know. So, all right. Well, it was good having you, Megan. We're gonna remove you off the screen for a second. We're gonna wrap it up, and then we'll jump back on and talk to you in a second. All right? Just hold
All
tight, real quick. Boom.
All right. Good
Pretty
stuff.
show,
Good
man.
stuff.
It was an awesome show.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. Once again, thank everybody that's tuning in. Thank everybody for their support. Please subscribe, share, hit the bell, and just thank you for all the support and you know, being here for us. We appreciate it.
And if you haven't done it already, get on to USARC and join, become a member, donate, anything, $1, it doesn't matter. We gotta help them out as much as we can. So
Definitely.
Cool.
If you're a place that has shows and they happen to be there, anything is, give them $1, buy a shirt, buy a sticker, whatever it is you can to help.
just
And
throw it at Phil, whatever you got to do.
yeah.
Give them some money. So help them out. So they're gonna help us out. So
Definitely.
all right, cool. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. I know James appreciates it. And we will catch you on the next one.
Holla.
Later, guys.